In the quiet whispers of ancient history, amid the tales of gods and warriors, lies the epic saga of Troy, a story steeped in legend but rooted in reality. For centuries, many dismissed it as merely a myth, a figment of Homer's imagination. But in the year 1870, a German archaeologist named Heinrich Schliemann embarked on a quest that would forever change our understanding of the past, uncovering the remnants of a great city that lay buried for millennia. Join us as we explore the collision of myth and reality in the fall of Troy. Imagine a time over 3,000 years ago, a time when warriors fought for glory and gods interfered in the affairs of men. The city of Troy stood as a beacon of wealth and power, surrounded by imposing walls and bustling markets. It was here that a beautiful queen named Helen was swept away by Prince Paris, launching a legendary war that would change the course of history. But was it all just a story, or could there be truth hidden within the fabric of Homer's verses? Picture this: Schliemann, a passionate amateur historian, clutching a tattered copy of the Iliad. Driven by his obsession, he proposed that the city described by Homer was not merely a poetic invention. He believed that, beneath the layers of the earth in modern-day Turkey, lay the remnants of this fabled city. And so he set out on his grand adventure. With a mix of determination and clumsiness, Schliemann began excavating at what he believed to be the site of Troy. For days he dug feverishly, his thoughts consumed with the potential for discovery. Then, at a depth of 20 feet, a flash of gold glimmered through the dirt. His heart raced. He had unearthed a cache of exquisite treasures, golden jewelry, elegant vessels, and artifacts that hinted at a civilization far richer than any mere legend could suggest. This hoard was known as Priam's treasure, named after the last king of Troy, and it sent shockwaves through the archaeological community. Was this evidence that Homer's tale held a kernel of truth? Schliemann believed so, and the world began to reconsider the story of the Trojan War. But was it truly the Troy of the Iliad he had found? Experts debated fiercely. They analyzed the artifacts, examined the ruins, and explored historical records. What emerged was a web of complexity, several cities built on top of one another, each lending credence to different layers of the story. It became clear that while Schliemann may not have discovered the exact Troy of Homer, his dig revealed an actual civilization that had experienced turmoil and destruction. Schliemann, however, was not merely a treasure hunter. He was a storyteller in his own right. His bold claims and lavish lifestyle captured the imaginations of many. He even dressed up his wife Sophie in the jewels he discovered, as if to proclaim a direct connection between modern life and the glory of ancient civilizations. As he paraded the artifacts before the public, a sense of awe rose among people who yearned for connections to their distant past. Yet beneath the surface of this newfound wonder, one must not forget the weight of history. The tale of Troy is not just a story of beauty and heroism, it is also one of pain, sacrifice, and the relentless passage of time. With every new discovery, we are reminded that potent emotions drove the events that unfolded long ago: fear of loss, the hunger for glory, and the desire for revenge. Scholars covered not only artifacts but also evidence of complex societies that engaged in trade, warfare, and cultural exchanges. They learned about the Hittites, the Mycenaean Greeks, and the many factions that populated the ancient world. This was not merely a war between two sides. It was a significant moment in the web of interconnections between cultures spiraling across the Mediterranean. Yet, the most poignant reminders of this past lie in the ruins themselves. As we wander through the ancient landscape of Troy, the remnants of the walls still stand, scarred yet majestic, echoing the stories of the fallen. Imagine the sounds of battle, the clashing swords, the cries of the brave, and the sobs of the grieving. These remnants do not merely tell us of a city. They reflect the universality of the human experience, the everlasting dance between love and loss. So what does this all mean for us today? As we sift through the fragments of history, we realize that the tale of Troy transcends time. It highlights the bonds that unite us, our desires, our pain, and our courage. It reminds us that in the quest for glory, we must also remember the cost of war and the hardships faced by countless individuals. To those who seek the truth of our past, history is never just an artifact. It is the story of humanity itself. The fall of Troy, in all its glory and tragedy, beckons us to reflect on our own lives and the legacies we will leave behind. Are we repeating the same cycles of pride and conflict? Are we listening to the lessons concealed in the whispers of the ancients? As we journey through the ruins of time, let us ignite our curiosity. Let us dive deeper into the stories that shape us. Explore the libraries, museums, and archaeological sites around us. Engage in conversations about history, share your insights, and encourage others to connect with the past. In the spirit of Schliemann and those who came after him, let's embark on a personal quest for understanding. History is not just what we read in textbooks. It is alive all around us, waiting to be discovered. Remember, in every story there lies the potential to transform our understanding of ourselves and our world. So, are you ready to seek out your story? Your connection to the past can lead to new revelations about the future. It's time to uncover your myth.